Thanks for tuning into the channel, guys. Today, it's summertime, a lot of barbecues. We're gonna do a little experiment on ribs, okay? So what we wanna see is what happens when you marinate these. So we're gonna render a bunch of bacon fat, we're gonna mix it with a little oil, and then we're gonna marinate St. Louis spare ribs for 24 hours in pure bacon fat.
Pork fat and pork fat.
Yes. So if you wanna see how that turns out,
is that like a dredge for?
Stick around. The first step, for me anyway, is to get this bacon in the oven, believe it or not on the griddle. And I'm going in the oven with it so that I can pour the fat right into a bowl, put it over the ribs as our marinade. This is just some parchment.
Whoopsie! Food flying everywhere already.
We're gonna be cooking for a while. We got a lot going on tonight. And on this sheet pan, I can actually just barely squeeze a full pound of bacon. What's the over-under on how quickly Chris cuts himself?
So Nate put me on duty. I'm making some coleslaw. So simple, basic ingredients: cabbage, sugar. Nate's got a whole. I asked for a little sugar. He gives me the whole thing. Some mayonnaise, a little red wine vinegar, and we're gonna do a little bit of some diced onion in it and carrot.
You doing diced, or you putting it on the mandolin?
I might dice it or the mandolin. We'll see how this mandolin works out before if I cut myself first.
I'll take my coleslaw without a piece of your fingernail in it, please.
Right.
I got the oven preheated to 380. This bacon's gonna take about, I would guess, 35 minutes or so to get to a nice point of brownness and render most of its fat. You know, a side benefit to testing this recipe is you get the bacon.
Right. Bacon, it's gonna make the house smell good.
This is a convenient way. So if you have to cook a lot of bacon, or if you have to pre-cook a lot of bacon, this is a convenient way to do it, especially with the parchment. Nothing sticks, clean up super easy.
And it literally does cook it perfect.
Yeah, keeps it
perfect.
Nice, keeps it nice and flat. All right, so that's why I said by almost. I usually have one slice that I gotta squeeze on somewhere else.
I'm gonna try to save this thing so I don't cut myself, Nate.
I got you nervous, huh?
You do a little.
It's very sharp. All right.
Tweety bird?
Tweety bird. All right, so the bacon's going in 380 degree oven. Good. We got a little runaway here. Come on, hop on, buddy. You wanted to say hi. Everybody say hi to Tweety. Hi, Tweety. Next up, we're going to prep the ribs, and what do you know? They're in the fridge. So I'm actually gonna cut these into individual spare ribs because we're gonna cook them on the griddle. So like, I don't wanna keep them as a whole rack because I wanna maximize how quickly they cook, how much bacon fat we get on them, how much seasoning we get on them. It's kinda gonna be like a, you know, nice barbecue rib, but coming off the griddle instead of coming out of a smoker. Sacrilege. Did I say ribs that weren't smoked?
Yeah, you did.
You guys can get in the comments and chastise me for that if you want. What do I mean if you want? People are gonna do it no matter what, right? But yeah, no, this is a griddle channel. We're gonna try and turn out some decent tasting ribs from a griddle. What are you doing with those carrots?
No, I don't feel like adjusting the mandolin thing, so we're dealing.
All right, so as far as breaking these down, I'm gonna take this piece off the underside first. This is gonna be another controversial topic, right? Do you peel the paper skin off the back or do you leave it? I'm a peel guy. I like to pull it off. I know there's a lot of people that say,
but you can leave it.
Doesn't make a difference. You're never gonna taste it. I don't know.
I peel it too.
It gives me some satisfaction pulling it off.
Like you know something a lot of people don't know. That you can actually pull it off.
I feel like I'm making them better. Either way, it's coming off. I mean, if you had the piece of this long enough, you could use it to water ski behind a boat. Super simple, just gonna go between the rib bones. I don't see much trimming that has to happen here. So I'm trying to keep each rib bone to have a little bit of meat on either side, right? So I'm not skinning the bone on one side or the other. Sort of going right between. I'm gonna take off this end a little bit so I can stand them up. These pieces down the end are always a little iffy. You know there's a cartilage bone in there, you're just not sure where it is. So yeah, get it stood up, just come right down, quick and easy. That aluminum tin is gonna be our marinating vessel. for the bacon fat. So we are going with the diced onion, huh?
Yeah, you okay with that?
No.
Will your family not eat it?
Nope.
Do you want me to not put it?
Kidding. Kidding.
It gives it a little something extra. I know you don't usually do that, huh?
In coleslaw, I usually leave the onion out, but I mean, I eat onions like apples, so I'm fine with it. All right, we're gonna get these in here, and I'm actually gonna dry rub these a little bit. I'm gonna put a little seasoning on, get some salt starting to penetrate before we go all in with the bacon grease.
Bacon grease.
Should we call it bacon fat? Is there a better name for it? What's the?
There's probably people saying, what is wrong with these guys? They're putting bacon fat grease all over fatty pork ribs. That's what I'm thinking. That's what people are saying, but hopefully they tune in to find out.
So on the barbecue channels, they all use the beef tallow. Hey, that's it. We're not using bacon fat. We're using bacon tallow.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better.
Yeah. So I see no harm in using bacon tallow on pork ribs. All right, so we got some Banditos barbecue seasoning. Gonna hit it with that while waiting for the bacon to finish cooking and rendering. Gonna go a little heavy. These can chill out for a little bit. I'll get you a real spoon if you want.
No, this is good. I'm gonna grab some. What are you thinking?
Just dump it.
No. I don't dump.
Well, you know how I like sugar, Chris.
Yeah, we can adjust as we go, all right? This nice 3 big heavy. I don't know if we get enough mayo.
There's another one in the fridge.
Where's Jeff when you need him? I want to hand mix this.
Yeah, I'll get you a spoonula.
A spoonula?
Yeah. Make your life a little easier. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, it's your recipe, but
What do you need?
I like mine creamy.
Throw some sour cream in it.
Been in about 10 minutes, it's nowhere near done.
I'm gonna need some pepper too.
Might be a Nate break time. I'll chill out while you work on this. And
glad-
here he comes again!
Whoa! Almost just went on my head. He smells the ribs, he wants some. He's like, what are you guys cooking in there? Bacon fat?
No. This time you're going in and we gotta close it.
Cane's mayonnaise, people. Best mayonnaise out there still. I know they get a lot of Dukes out there, but we like the Dukes. It's not horrible. I mean, it's good, but it's just not like Cane's. That's my opinion. I do like it though. Hey, what's your take on the Dukes?
Delicious. I like Dukes, I like Cane's.
Which one do you like better? Hello. Hello.
He sees the cage and he keeps taking off. We gotta... Come on, buddy. Come on.
It doesn't bother me, dude, unless he's gonna shit on me or shit in my... Oh, that's my neck. Looking good.
All right, he's in.
The magnificent coleslaw is done and ready to go in the fridge for a little bit because we like to chill it a little bit. And as we're doing that, Nate, the bacon, let's take a
come
peek.
check the bacon.
Take a peek.
All right, so I told you it's nice and flat. This is pretty close. This I like it a little. This is done, obviously. I like it a little crisper. I'll probably leave in another
Couple minutes.
6-8 minutes.
Yeah. I like a little crispy
Plenty
too.
of. I see plenty of our pork tallow.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
The pork tallow for our marinade.
That's the good stuff. That's like the gold.
All right.
All right, so we got a break. We got a
10-minute break.
10-minute break.
That's how I like my bacon, which gets pretty crisp. So I gotta pull all this off first. What do
I'm
you
just
have to
curious,
say?
did you make up this recipe or did you see somebody do it or?
No, I 100% made it up.
This is your whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And your whole point is, the whole theory is going to be, it's going to be what? Taste more like bacon fat?
My theory is you get a nice smoky rib without having to use a smoker because you're gonna pick up the smoke from the bacon.
From the bacon.
It's my theory.
You gotta throw some sausage in there too.
I actually did.
Oh, you did?
The first go around, I had kielbasa in there,
Kielbasa, yeah, there you go.
but
Didn't work?
didn't really make much of a difference. The kielbasa, so we're going just straight up bacon tallow.
Yeah, great word.
Word of the day: bacon tallow.
All right, so now you get all this
that off.
bacon. I'm gonna move this so you can see it slide down. Look at that.
Let me get the other glove.
This is gonna get messy, I think.
No, I think I got a little process here. All right.
Oh yeah, not bad. Not bad. Is that, maybe you should have done 2 pounds of bacon.
Do a rib confit in bacon fat.
All right, so that's the magic right there. You get every last drop. So next up,
No, so there's one other step here, right? What'll happen is this is gonna harden up pretty quick, as soon as it cools down. So I gotta put in cut it with a little bit of vegetable oil.
really?
Yeah, stop it from turning back to solid like it does.
Okay.
We'll mix that up, let it cool a little bit, and then we're going on the ribbies.
You're just gonna pour it all over it?
Yes, and work it in. Massage it in, Chris.
You gotta put gloves on for that.
Yes.
We'll take a break. So that is gonna go over that. Did you already talk about what your rub here is?
Yeah.
Salt and pepper? You already did? Okay.
You were heavily, heavily focused on your coleslaw.
I was making sure I didn't cut my fingers off.
You are
That's what I was.
heavily focused on the measurements of your coleslaw. So, we're now at what I consider the most interesting part of this cook. We have our bacon grease, we have our seasoned ribs. These two are gonna come together in a sinful harmony of unhealthiness. Look at that. I can hear the fingertips on the keyboards now.
Meet your cousins.
No, our cousins.
Your pork fat meeting your pork fat cousins.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be everybody saying how unhealthy this is. Schedule your appointment with the heart doctor now.
The Griddle Guys jumped the shark. They're mixing fat with fat.
Only on our channel, folks. Only on our channel. So we're gonna line these back up.
It's glistening.
I'm gonna hit them with a little bit more seasoning. And these are gonna actually go into the fridge for 24 hours. This is a 24-hour bacon fat marinade. I bet you guys can't wait to see how these come out, huh?
I'm curious as all hell.
All right,
24 hours in the fridge.
24 hours in the fridge. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
The magic of cameras, it's been 24 hours in a matter of 5 minutes. Nate says these are done, I believe him.
It was 5 minutes or 3 bacon slices. So it was, however you want to time it.
But bang, here we go.
So that's pretty much what they look like. Now, here's the thing. If we put those right on the griddle and try to cook them start to finish, they're gonna dry out and be chewy as hell. So we're gonna let them cook in that bacon fat tallow.
In the oven.
In the oven. And they're gonna go 350 degrees, close to 2 hours.
So they reach an internal temperature of 200?
Yeah, 200. And then we're gonna pull them out and rest them. Hey, you wanna chuck that in?
Yeah.
Thank you. See you guys in 2 hours. While waiting for the ribs to finish cooking in the oven, I figured might as well throw together a pasta salad. It is a barbecue, so I got some cooked penne from dinner the other night and just a whole bunch of vegetables. This is a quick, easy salad. I use for seasoning the Good Seasons Italian packet. Just follow the instructions. It's just an envelope. I put a little pinch of sugar in it, and then I finish up with some fresh lemon zest. It really makes a bright, fresh pasta salad, super easy.
Lemon zest is a huge key.
Oh yeah. So a ton of seeded cucumber. Again, as much or as little vegetable as you like. These are the vegetables I put in, leave out what you don't like. Chris doesn't like celery apparently.
Yeah, you can't taste it. Why put it in?
You can't taste celery?
No.
Are you kidding me?
It has no flavor or taste to me.
I want to hear it in the comments. There is plenty of flavor to celery.
I don't get. Yeah, you throw some peanut butter on it.
So this is this is extra sharp cheddar. Can you taste extra sharp cheddar? Okay.
And the other thing on celery, your cream cheese. I like cream cheese and peanut butter on celery. Then I can taste celery.
I got some red and yellow pepper. You guys can see there's a lot of vegetables in here. And then about a half of a Vidalia onion. And then we're gonna come in with, this would be about the equivalent of 2 packets of the dressing. I put a lot because the pasta does tend to, as it sits overnight, tends to, suck it up.
Yeah, you should say a lot of this I'll make ahead of time. So when you do start your party, it's ready to go. It's all there.
Yeah.
Comes out.
And this actually tastes better the second day.
I agree. 100%.
Oh, smell that lemon zest. This is a game changer in this pasta salad because
Yeah,
you have that oil of the dressing, which is pretty rich. You got a lot of salt. You have pasta, but then you get the crunch of the vegetable, and you get the little bite of that fresh lemon. It's nice. It's a good salad, and it's easy.
You threw a lot in. I didn't realize you put so much
Oh yeah,
in.
the whole lemon. And
wow.
if there's not enough, I'll even come back with a little lemon juice.
Wow.
You want to taste that acidity and brightness.
Freshness.
Freshness, sure. So let's just toss this. And this you will not have leftovers of. Because if you do, your family will end up eating them throughout the day, the next day.
We've done plenty of times camping. This will go in the fridge, a little bit of leftover, but it's gone before we go to sleep.
11 o'clock at night.
It's
Hey,
gone.
where's that pasta
yeah,
salad?
Exactly.
Is there any of that left?
100%. It's in one of the bags in there. It's gone.
Yep.
Throw it in a cup.
All right, so that's pretty much it. You want to taste, Chris? Or?
There you go. You know what you like.
I normally use a different type of pasta, but like I said, I had this left over, so.
Let me guess, more sugar?
No. No, I'm just gonna come in with a little bit of pepper.
Nice. We didn't put any in.
Right.
There you go.
And that'll do it. That will also go in the fridge. And we're getting close to the ribs being done, so let's spark up the griddle.
It's been 2 hours. They should be ready. 200 degrees. Nate just probed them. Take a quick look. Oh yeah. Looky, look. It looks like that bacon fat looks like butter.
Yeah, it kind of does. Bacon and pork fat mixed together. So
put that up there. Get a little peel back on the bone right there on some of these already.
Let those rest for a
It
minute.
should be nice and tender, Nate. I'm actually thinking you might be all right. Smells good. Bacon fat.
So I know it feels like it's been forever, and it kind of has been. There's been a lot of steps to this. So, you know, you have to cook the bacon, got to marinate them for a day, braise them for 2 hours. It's important to note, after the 2 hours, you can cool them. You can pop them in the fridge and just let them sit, you know, till you're ready to cook. I'm actually gonna start these as much as I can, finally on the griddle. Try and balance them so that the bone is facing down first. I just see them dripping all the fat off them.
That's okay, we can brush them down. You're gonna have plenty of that fluid in there.
Yep.
Oh, let's catch a fire over there.
A flare up on the griddle.
That's bacon fat for you, Nate. It's flammable.
Actually, I'm gonna back these down to low. And not in the interest of a true taste test of the bacon, I'm not gonna cover these with sauce. We're just gonna go with a dry rub. So I'm gonna go first at some Killer Hogs AP, one of my faves. Stuff is delicious. Gonna go kind of light with this. I don't want them to taste too salty. And then I'm coming back with some Bandito's barbecue seasoning. This I'll go a little bit heavier with.
Bandito's, what's the guy's name? Tony? Is it
Tony, yeah.
Long time, Tony, you haven't reached out.
This can get a little salty, so probably hit this a couple of times as they cook. I got this one, I gotta get balanced against another one.
Yeah, get some color on that.
Yep. So now it's just leave them here. I mean, they're ribs. They're very forgiving. Just leave them here till they're hot all the way through and refill your drink.
Baste them.
Get the campfire
We're gonna get
going.
a brush for that, right? We're gonna baste them here and there.
I was just gonna pour it right on.
Yeah, I think you better brush. Using your brush, getting it.
That'll be your job. I'll get you a brush. How's that?
You don't want to waste the bacon fat, Nate. You gotta make sure it gets right in there. All right.
So first off, you guys didn't think that we were actually going to let all that bacon go to waste, right?
We've been snacking on it.
We're warming these pieces back up.
Those look better than when they came out of the oven. Look at those things.
So I've had these guys on low, and I kind of did one side, one edge, if you would, and then the other edge, and now we're going to flip them and go right on the meaty side, and we're going to let these just crisp up a little bit.
They look like they're getting crispy. They look good. We still have all this wonderful juice of lard over here. I'm sorry, what's it called?
What'd you call me?
I'm sorry, what's it called?
Pork tallow.
Pork tallow.
Pork tallow.
All right.
There's no such thing as pork tallow, but we'll call it pork tallow.
But we're gonna hit these pretty hard with that right now. Nate's got his brush out. He wanted to dump it all over and just see what happens. I'm like, no. Let's get each individual piece.
It does actually smell really good, doesn't it?
It does smell good. How can it not, right?
True. This is true. If it didn't smell good, you should be really concerned.
It is Thursday night here in the Northeast, and the temperature is what, Nate? What do you think? Maybe we topped out at 60 today?
60 today. It's probably
in June.
50s now.
In June.
All right, let me pull this off. Get these done. Another snack for us, Chris.
The bacon's coming off.
So I'm just gonna let those brown up a little bit, and then they're ready to go. Yep, might hit them. Yeah, see like that? That's pretty much what I'm going for right there.
All right, hold it still.
I'm dripping on my deck, so.
Oh, we'll hold it over the carpet. There you go.
Going for that.
That looks good. You don't want to drip on the new deck, Nate.
No, and I don't have a Dunkin' here to come lick it and clean it up.
It's gone in 2 seconds. Well, you got a Tweety bird.
Yeah, we'll let Tweety come out and eat the bacon fat. All right.
All right, so we're going to keep hitting these a little bit?
I'm actually going to pull these. This is it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to, I'm going to hit them one more time with some rub and pull them off and go plate them up.
Can't wait to taste the pasta salad.
You're a skeptic.
I'm just kidding.
You're a skeptic. Moment of truth. The ribs are off the griddle. We're setting the table. See how these things taste. See what a 24-hour bath
24 hours.
in bacon fat does to ribs.
Unorthodox ribs. Here you go, Nate. You want to think of...
Yeah, I'll take some coleslaw if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Oh, the carrots look a little big in there. I think somebody got lazy cutting them up.
She said. All right, I'm diving right into the meat. I gotta check this out. You got the spices right.
The dry rub's good. And they're tender.
Yeah.
Not fall off the bone tender.
No, but I kind of like a little chew on my rib. I always have. I hate to say it does not taste smoky at all, though.
I don't taste any bacon.
You know what? I taste the bacon fat. I don't think so. Do you?
No.
I get the rub more than anything.
I almost feel like you could have skipped the bacon fat. All right, here's what I think. It's definitely an interesting texture. It's a tender rib that, because of the griddle, there's actually some crisp. The fat gets a little crisp on the outside. The inside is, tender. Doesn't fall right off the bone, but pulls off the bone, as you can see, well enough.
Yeah.
I don't get much bacon flavor at all. I almost feel like you could have skipped the entire 24-hour marinade of bacon fat.
Quick, come right off. Look at that.
And just braise them in the oven, and then chill them and put them on the griddle. Flavor-wise, it's okay. You?
I'm actually a little surprised at how good the rub is, to be honest with you. Your AP and your banditos?
Banditos.
It's a good mix. And I gotta think the bacon has gotten into it and it's made it a different, it had to change something.
Do you like it or dislike it?
I do like it. I do like it.
He stumbled.
I do like it.
There.
I actually do like it, especially for a dry rub on ribs. There's no sauce in this.
Okay.
If we throw some sauce on it, who knows? Maybe it changes everything. But that's good. I would eat that. I'm going to continue to eat those. It's not bad.
Would you go through the effort of cooking the bacon, carving up the ribs?
That's a hard no.
Okay.
I think it's too much work.
I thought. Yeah.
That's too much work. I think if you just do what you did with the things, your spices, I think that's a lot of work and a mess a little bit. That's just,
Maybe that'll be my next try.
Maybe bacon on the side when you're having ribs.
Yeah.
How about that?
Bacon crumble. So I'm with Chris on this. It's an interesting flavor, but I think it was not worth the effort at all. First of all, it doesn't taste that good. If I was for the level of effort to the flavor that you get for that level of effort, I consider it a fail. And you can put a big fail across the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could have made something that tastes better with less effort.
Correct. But end of the day, that griddle did pretty good to brown these things up and crisp them up.
I do like
Which
that.
I'm actually very happy about.
I do like the texture of that.
Seriously, that is I think that's why I'm liking it more than I thought I was going to like it.
Should I do another iteration, try and refine this? Griddled ribs.
I think without doing the bacon fat?
Without doing the bacon, yeah.
I would try that first.
All right. That's probably going to be our next
Throw
video.
them in the oven, braise them for a couple hours, then throw them on the griddle.
Rest them go on the griddle. I'll do that. There you go. Next video. All right. Well, next one for me. I didn't try the slaw.
Coleslaw's awesome, by the way.
I didn't try the slaw. Let me try the slaw.
Really good. The pasta salad's good too.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, of course.
Tastes like your traditional, somewhat sweet slaw. Lovely.
Couple ideas for you guys this summer. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, like, subscribe. Ow!